Let me talk to you for a few minutes. Not as an expert, not as someone who has life figured out, just as someone who woke up one day and realized nobody warned us about this part. When we were younger, we thought adulthood would feel powerful, confident, clean. Like one day we'd unlock a new level and suddenly understand everything. That never happened. Growing up didn't arrive with answers. It arrived quietly, disguised as responsibility, tiredness, and the sudden need to stretch before doing absolutely nothing. Nobody tells you that adulthood sneaks up on you. One day you're excited about weekends, counting hours until plans. And then one day you're excited about canceling plans and staying home in silence. Not because you hate people, but because peace becomes addictive. That's the moment you realize something has shifted. Nobody explains that free time slowly turns into recovery time. You don't relax anymore, you recover. You sit down not because you're lazy, but because your body sends you a message, and ignoring it feels dangerous. You don't bounce back anymore. You carefully return. Your body also starts acting suspicious. Your back hurts for no clear reason. Your knees make sound effects. You make noises when you stand up, and nobody questions it. It just happens. You accept Italiano. You don't choose chairs anymore. You assess them. You look at a chair and think, will this support my future? Comfort becomes a personality. Sleep turns into the weirdest relationship of your life. You think about it all day. You crave it. You plan for it. And when it finally arrives, it doesn't work properly. You lie in bed tired, scrolling, thinking about conversations from 5 years ago, wondering why your brain suddenly wants to review your entire existence at midnight. Nobody tells you that being an adult doesn't mean having answers. It means Googling things like, is this normal? Why am I tired all the time? How much pain is too much pain? Am I sick? Or is this just life now? The internet becomes your unofficial therapist, except instead of calming you down, it gives you 5 possible diagnoses. And at least one reason to panic. Friendships change too. And this part hurts quietly. They don't usually end with arguments. They fade. Slowly. Politely, you say, we should catch up soon. They say, yes, definitely. And somehow, neither of you ever schedules it. Not because you don't care, but because life fills every empty space. Work, stress, responsibilities, trying to afford things that were free when you were younger. You don't lose people. You just stop crossing paths. And you don't stop missing them. You just get used to it. Nobody warns you that growing up feels lonely sometimes. Even when you re-surrounded by people. You don't stop dreaming when you become an adult. That's a lie. You still want things. You still imagined different versions of your life. You just start calculating everything. Time, money, energy, emotional cost. You ask yourself, is this realistic? Is this worth the stress? Do I have the energy for this? Or will it emotionally ruin me for the next 3 weeks? Dreams don't disappear. They get postponed, put on hold, saved for later. And success changes too. Success stops looking like fame, money, or attention. It starts looking like peace, a quiet morning, a stable income, no unread messages, a phone battery above 20%, 8 hours of sleep that actually does what it's supposed to do. That becomes the goal. Confidence doesn't magically arrive either. That's another lie. You still doubt yourself. You still compare. You still feel behind. You still wonder if everyone else received a guidebook that somehow skipped you. Here's the truth. Nobody says out loud. Everyone feels like this. Even the people who look confident. Even the ones posting wins. Even the ones who seem calm and successful. Especially them. Because adulthood is mostly pretending. Pretending you know what you're doing. Pretending you're not tired. Pretending you didn't rehearse this conversation 10 times in your head before having it. Nobody wakes up feeling fully grown. They wake up and deal with things. Bills, emails, messages they don't want to reply to, decisions they don't feel qualified to make. And somehow, doing that every day becomes life. You start appreciating things you never thought you would. A good chair, a quiet room, a day where nothing goes wrong, canceled plans that free up your evening. Peace becomes exciting. And maybe that sounds boring, but boring feels safe, and safe feels priceless. You also realize something strange. You're doing better than you think. You're still trying. You're still figuring it out, even on days when you feel tired, confused, or behind. Nobody tells you adulthood isn't about becoming perfect. It's about becoming honest with yourself, about knowing when to rest, when to say no, when to stop proving things to people who aren't watching anymore. It's about choosing yourself quietly, without needing applause. So, if you feel tired all the time, that doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're carrying things. If you feel behind, that doesn't mean you're lost. It means you're moving at your own pace. If you feel confused, that doesn't mean you're broken. It means you're thinking. And thinking is part of growing. You're learning how to live without losing yourself. And that takes time. More time than anyone admits. So be patient with yourself. You're not late. You're not weak. You're not doing life wrong. Tomorrow you'll wake up tired, drink coffee you genuinely need, and keep going. Just like everyone else. And that's adulthood. Not glamorous, not loud, but real. And honestly, you're handling it better than you think.